I want to tell you a story. I promise it won't be boring, and every child likes one that's a little bit scary. It involves a character that I once knew, a professional predator. You may know of him too. He does not like laughter, but loves cackling the blues. I called him D for depression, and this is the tale of how he stole happy. When the monster, depression, lurks behind every hand-painted smile, just waiting for the perfect sniper second while to lunge forward and drag you screaming to your suicidal end, with anxiety, his long, loyal, persistent friend, creeping quietly along behind, whispering an aside to paranoia, who heads up the rear as every sane thought is pulled from your ear to be replaced with cold, merciless fear. Well, there isn't much space for happy. You see, happy, unlike the others, is a fantasy. The fickle Tinkerbell fairy of the mental state world, she dances in and flickers out as she chooses, just in and out, and some say she can be trapped and caught, held in a jar, waiting for whenever she is sought after, but others still say she is a journey. One must follow along behind, and sometimes she will beckon to you, come walk beside me. But mostly you are a sheep, walking as if in sleep, following her misleading light down dark alleyways where depression waits at night. Anxiety and paranoia, our two other characters, are his troublesome accomplices. One malicious, the other deceptive. They aid in keeping you captive, sometimes paving the way, sometimes following, but always, always whispering. They exchange your memories and prophesize your future, taking care to paint everything in its gravest color, and as they do, they point at you, and all the while they whisper. Now, depression is as depression does, and what he does is what he loves. Some have compared him to a big black dog who hangs around you like an unshakable fog, while others still say he is darkness, a great abyss of nothingness, where the only objects that take shape are those far from harmless, or else it is a flaming hell, where depression sits and swings you in your mental harness, adding more and more kindling to the furnace. His fire envelops and snuffs yours out, your spirit not heard, as it wails and shouts as he plants rows and rows of meticulous doubt. Every trace of happy is turned to ashes, with every painful memory spat like hot flashes. Every one of them a wet that cuts and slashes till your heart has no choice but to submit and crashes. No length of hope left to pull you up depression's slippery slope. You are trapped and cornered within your own mind. So into the fire you throw it all. Every dream, every love, every secret desire. The climb looks much harder than was the fall, so you yield yourself to his burning pipe. Now descend the steps to his fiery pit. Send out one last goodbye before your body's fatal hit. You want to scream and cry, but hold a pen instead. There will be love the other side. My body will blend back into nature. Without me, everyone else will survive, but I cannot take another day of this torture. You write shakily on tear-stained paper. And so he remains, the mental battle victor, our protagonist, depression, the professional predator, taking with him his gains, all our muted screams and pains, because no one will speak, assuming that depression means weak.